with another SnowRunner Mod review, and today we've got the Ford CLT9000 BHF, and we're going to take this Ranger's HMV over to Heartlands so we could use it to scout around and see what all is going on there. I thought this was a good way to test out this Ford CLT. This is a pretty heavy truck we got on it, and with the towing platform, I think it's going to be really beneficial going from region to region while taking, you know, a scout or something like that, and still making sure that you have fuel, repair parts, etc. So you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, drop a sub on the channel, guys. Let's jump into it. Build and customize up the Ford CLT9000 BHF. Engine, we've got the SI6V 1900, 2100T, GB6V 2400A, or we've also got the CLT9000 255 and the CLT9000 347. We're going to go with the 347. We've got balance, fine-tune, high range, and off-road. For the gearboxes, we're going to go with off-road. We've got active, stock, raised, and tuned custom. We're going to go with tuned custom. Tires. Oh, we got a lot of options here. I'm not a huge fan of anything IX does, but I will say these are some decent highway tires. We have the 46, 49, 52 IX highway wrecker tires. We've got 46 and 49 OHD1, 52 OHD1, 46 to 52 IX heavy off-road. And those are some decent tires. 46 to 52 OHD1 and 49. We've got the 46 PT16 off-road, 46 PT20 off-road, 49 PT16 off-road, 49 PT20 off-road, and 52 for the same variant. Mud tires, we got the 46 770G tires, 46 mud tires double by Quasi. Now the Quasi tires are, you can't get anything better than the Quasi tires. And they come in singles. We got the soft terrain PT6, PT33 Woodsman, Tega tires, TH357 tires, and TM 2s. So we're actually going to go with the 52 Monster mud tires. Mud tires wide double. 52, yeah, we're going to go with the wide double. I think that's probably the best bet for us. Winch, we've got standard, extended, reinforced, advanced, and ultimate. We're going to go with the ultimate. Spare wheel, we can put one here. We can put one here, and we can put a set here. You never know when you're going to need them. Tall front-facing snorkel. Tall flat cap, we're going to go with the front-facing. Frame add-ons, we got a ton. Log carrier front, log carrier, back seat supplies. PC320 heavy crane, KRS 58 crane, LP4 log loader crane, flatbed, long flatbed. Van body add-on, maintenance frame add-on, metal detector module. Loading crane, another loading crane, roof rack. Trunk repair supplies, seismic vibrator model, sideboard bed, lawn sideboard bed, fuel tank, TAT 12 loading crane, Tatra sideboard bed, Tatra fuel carrier, ramped towing platform, articulated towing platform, utility mount, ramped towing platform, short logging frame, saddle high, saddle low, medium logging frame. Now, I really like the ramp towing platform. It's got repair parts, spare wheels, and fuel tank, but it's also got the extendable ramp for ease of loading. So basically, we just hook these up to the wheels from what I understand. We'd lift it up and tow with it. This is nice. This looks good. This might be something that we're going to use. But the articulated towing platform lets you just haul the vehicle onto it, and then you're good. That's where I get kind of conflicted. And we got the ramped towing platform as well. You just drop the ramp, and but between the two, I think you get a little bit more room with the articulated one. And that's actually what we're going to take today. Rear bumper, Ford mud flaps, front side flat shine visor, stock front side fenders, external blinkers, flat shine visor, rooftop, we already got our stuff up there, trapezium, defender flathead, winch pipe defender, crossbar fog lights, reinforced or stock. I really like the crossbar fog lights. We're going to go with that one. Miscellaneous, we got external side fenders. There we go. Grill, grill, exhaust muzzle, flat cap, or slant cut stock. I like the muzzle. That's cool. But we're going to go with the flap cap. Rims by Quasi. Now, I'm actually also thinking We gotta get a decent color. Let's see if there's something that would match this towing platform. There we go. Alright, we're gonna pull it out and see what it could do, guys. First things first, interior. You know we always gotta check this out. It looks incredible. It's very well detailed. The gauges, they work. We've got a lot of detail and kind of texture mapping that shows use in every butt in the seats. We've got some stuff strapped in here to give us a hand in case we need it. But we are gonna hit the road, and I did not realize I left it in reverse. All right. So I'm either gonna love the fact that we got the tuned custom suspension, or I'm gonna hate it, and only time is gonna tell. You can see the weight on this truck right now, especially when you turn. Now these quasi tires are providing a little bit of stability here, but we're bottoming out quite good, to say the least. We're clipping through the mud flaps a little bit. I think that's because of the load, so we'll see at the end. But a minor issue regardless. You got the truck packed, but some of these turns and kind of bumps, especially with how wide we are right now, is going to be a little tricky, I think. We're going to put it in a high gear anyways, and just see how we make out. I might have to put it in a low plus, actually. So I know we shouldn't get any sort of speed on this trail. High gear, we'll see. We'll go high gear as long as we can, but yeah, we just got a lot of weight on this. Now the ramp platform looked good, don't get me wrong, but I just think for what we're trying to do, I don't think it would have been the platform for us. I believe this is just a tweak. I don't believe this is full custom, but I could be wrong. These quasi tires, so bring back memories from the early days, because quasi is the only thing that could get you through Northport, Alaska on any of the tweaked trucks. And I remember when SnowRunner first came out, there's a lot more tweaks than there were actual mods, which it makes sense. But some of the tweaks were just absolutely necessary to even play the game. And we're in some deep mud now. We're gonna chew a little bit here, but it's interesting to see these. It's not even a little bit of hesitation for these quasis. They just went right through it, no problem. We are doing good. I was a little nervous because this truck barely fit, as you can tell. I wasn't 100% sure it was even going to let us. Now, maybe I went the wrong way. I did. I went the wrong way. Alright, a little bit more to the journey doesn't hurt. We'll get turned around here. I think the amount of weight that we have loaded onto this is causing us more problems than anything. But still, it's doing incredible in this mud. I don't think we've had a mod go through here yet that didn't struggle and dig a little bit. I think most mods we did have to put, besides the autocar, because that thing was just a beast. Besides the autocar twins here, I think we had to put almost everything into low plus or high to try to get through that with the diff lock on and everything. Now it does help because this has the diff lock always on. And the all-wheel drive always on, so that helps. We gotta take this trail here. You're gonna have to cut through the field, I guess. Seems a lot easier than backing up and trying to maneuver that any differently. Some interesting winds here in the road. We're getting lucky. We haven't been in a situation where we might tip this off. Now, I remember before they add the ability to pack trucks, everything just fell off, everything instantly. Now, when they're packed, they still fall off sometimes. Realistically, it makes sense. But it takes quite a bit of tilt to make them start to slide. We're gonna come into some soft mud here, I think. Yeah. It's still not even a challenge. Fuel consumption is reasonable for high gear. You know, we're averaging 13 liters per minute. We actually stalled out there in high gear because of what we're in now. Huh. That is a very rare occurrence to stall out in high gear while you're still full throttle. Usually you start to dig, but I think because of the weight we're getting bogged down a little bit. I really like the sounds you can hear from the windmills. The attention to detail is just absolutely insane. We'll put it back in automatic. We're coming up to the road here. Okay, we're gonna have to put it in a high until we get out of this mud. I thought maybe it would be alright, but the transmission just was not a huge fan of that idea. This is truly a beast of a truck, though. And we'll cross over, finish the journey, get this thing parked by our Autocar twin steer, make sure we got access to the fuel that we need, and that'll conclude the mod review. But so far it's going pretty good. The suspension play and movement's really balanced. It's not too firm, it's not too soft, it's balanced. And when you look at the dynamics of how it's going through the mud with that kind of weight, one would think that the weight would help to a degree, but I also think that the quasi tires quasi tires are definitely making that happen. And we made it. This is a really good photo opportunity. Couldn't pass it up. Now, we haven't taken any damage yet, which is okay. I don't think we hit anything too fast. We haven't really been able to get any speed out of this, and I wouldn't want to try with the amount of weight that we have. Once we get up by the Autocar, we'll unload this packed truck, and that'll conclude the mod review, guys. I think having a flatbed recovery vehicle is going to be good here too, because it's got a lot of repair parts, it's got spare fuel, it's kind of got everything we need. So if we end up in a situation that we need to haul something back and get it looked after, we'll be able to do that. but we do have all kinds of utility there to try to do some roadside assistance on our own vehicles. Kind of made this little farm, or abandoned barn, whatever it is, our spot for the time being. Because I don't think there's a garage in this region. We haven't, if there is, we haven't found it yet. We haven't done any scouting, but I just got a feeling there isn't one. And if there isn't one, then this is going to be our little home base, so to speak. Alright, let's get the flatbed lowered. So I should have probably gone a little bit slower to avoid the tipping. But we did alright. Now let's start this bad boy up. I can't think of a better scout to have over here than the HMV. Alright, we gotta return this back to where it belongs. So yeah, the mud flaps do clip on these tires, but it wasn't the weight, but that's not a big deal at all. We'll get this thing parked, and yeah, if you want to check this out, the download link as always is in the description. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and a sub on the channel, guys. We'll catch you with the next one.